I think that was a pretty hard-fought basketball game by two pretty good teams, one really good team. I think we're a pretty good team as well. I told the guys afterwards, I think we did everything we could do other than put the ball in the basket a little more. We missed some free throws. How we got to the basket, missed some layups, and missed some open threes. We took some ones that were off bounds, but we missed ones that we would normally make. And to be one of the best teams in the country, you just can't do that. We did all we could. Guys fought their tails off on the defensive end of the second half. We out-rebounded them. I thought we were getting the loose balls more than them, doing everything we could, but we just didn't play quite well enough to beat an outstanding team.
Questions for Coach Lansing?
Coach, in that second half, what made the difference?
What made the difference, like for us or for them, or
in the game.
Just in the game? I give them all the credit in the world. I mean, they made plays. They got Anthony got going. They got to the line. He made his free throws. I just think the difference for us was because we did everything we could on the defensive end. Didn't give them second shots. We just didn't put the ball in the basket. We were right there several times, missing a free throw or missing one when we got to the rim a little bit. So, and they're a great defensive team, so you give them a lot of credit. The difference between the two teams there is they got a guy usually around the basket that can block a shot a little better than we can. So it was tough and it was challenged around the basket, but you can't shoot 20% from the field and 13 from the three-point line to have a chance to beat a really good team.
Greg, as hard as you guys played and as much as you came back with you played good defense, do you think the guys feel a bit like they left it out there because of the missed free throws and some of the bunnies that didn't fall?
They're really disappointed. I mean, I know that, and I'm proud of them for how hard they fought. They gave us everything they could. We didn't play as well as we'd liked in some of the spurts there early in the game. We turned it over, and they got some transition baskets and doing those things. But when you fight that hard, you know, you look down. I mean, you're disappointed tonight with a difficult loss when you have a great chance and a great crowd to beat a team. It's really disappointing. They're awfully disappointed, but we can't let that beat us Sunday. We got to get right back to it.
Coach, even though it was 10 points at one point, it always felt like it was a one-possession ball game, even that 10-point lead. And I think some of that goes with the crowd and just the way that this team responds. But what does it say about just the environment that there was tonight and the way that this team battled back for it at times? And, you know, this year or the years past, they might have, faltered.
That's a really good point. You can ask Wichita that. They have it sold out every night, and their fans are nuts every night, and they're going crazy, and they're all over the opposing team. I really appreciate our fans showing up tonight. Tommy Lynch in that student section at the Forest, they were all paired. It was packed. It was packed early. All the fans coming and wearing their blue. So that's what we see on the road. You know, that's what you get when you go on the road, and that's what it should be. And so I really appreciate the fans coming, and hopefully how hard they played that people keep coming back and come back on Sunday. But I feel the same way. I really felt it, other than they had a little spurt there when we were turning over to start the game. I felt it was tight the entire game, and it was going to come down to the end, and we just didn't put the ball in fast quite enough.
You did a lot of things to make Wichita State look less than perfect, especially the defense. The defense in last talk about it's probably one of the best in the year. But let's talk about, there's just, you can't leave any room for error, and that team is just too good.
Yeah, they play both ends. They're as well coached as anybody in the country. I think they're tough, and I think they compete, and they're smart. They make the right plays a lot of times, and maybe could be a little bit of the difference in the game. They've made the right plays all the time. We're a little bit smarter at different times, but again, if the ball doesn't go in, you don't have a chance. But I thought we really played well. I thought they played well, but you look at the shooting percentages, and there's your difference.
I know you credited them for having a guy around the rim who could block shots. Man, how would you evaluate your team's post before?
I think pretty good. I think we ask them to do a lot. When you play a team, they have good guys around the interior, but we try to focus on maybe taking away something else. That guard court, you're going to have to help off ball screens, and other than maybe once or twice, I thought all those guys did a really good job of it. And finishing the possession and only giving them 4 offensive rebounds. So a lot goes into it. I thought they carried out our plan outstanding, other than early when they got those transition baskets, but that was all part of the turnovers. I thought the guys did everything they could ask on that.